Hey gang, and welcome back to Dragonfire Designs. Now today we're going to talk about a project that I wrapped up late last year, much like my last video with the Captain Rex helmet. Still playing catch up with some of the projects that I had gotten done and that are ongoing. One of them is upgrading my foam Iron Man costume. Now I've had this for many years and I've worn it to many conventions, and it's time to retire this dusty old guy and improve it. Now one of the first pieces that needed improving was the chest plate. So I'm going to replace that first. Now while the foam has been lightweight, soft, and very comfortable to wear, I kind of felt like if I wanted to upgrade things, I needed something really hard and uncomfortable that was going to be heavy, but still have that incredible automotive finish that Iron Man really needs to have. Which led me to this. I remade the chest piece. It's all out of urethane fiberglass, nice and hard and detailed. And unfortunately, much like with the Captain Rex helmet, as you saw in that video, I had only posted just a few short progress blogs that I had recorded and put up on Instagram and on my Dragonfire Designs page on Facebook. So I'm going to compile those together for you and let you see just a short bit of insight on the progress for building my replacement part for my Iron Man suit, and this will be the first of many videos as piece by piece I remake it into a very heavy and uncomfortable suit. Here's a quick update on how the Iron Man chest piece is coming along. A lot of Bondo work. You can see here a lot of passes, a lot of layers of Bondo, spot putty, trying to get this surface really clean, really smooth. I've still got at least one or two more passes I need to make with it, and then I get to engrave all of the panel line detail that goes along there, and then hopefully within a couple days I'll be ready to move on to the next step. Now at this point, most of the surface detail has been smoothed out, and all we have to do is maybe a little bit more wet sanding to get things nice and refined. After this, I can move on to adding the scribed panel line detail. If you take a look here, I'm going to put the scribe line running down here, and as a guide, I'm just going to take some blue painter's tape and lay it down where I know that the scribe line has to be. Now I know it runs parallel to the edge of the cutout for the arc reactor. Just get that lined up really good, eyeball it there. And then I'm going to do a very light scribe running the X-Acto blade right up along the edge of the painter's tape. This will give me a little bit of a deeper groove to cut into. I'm going to use this file here, sort of a needle file, to start my groove. I'm just going nice and slow. I don't want to slip and mar the surface. You can see it's starting to scribe in. Now, once I've got a good channel going, I'm going to switch to this file here. This has a little bit wider edge to it, and that's going to help me open up that scribe line. And it'll give me a nice uniform line going all the way across. going to go ahead and do this several more times until I'm happy with the depth and pleased with how clean the edges are. And then we'll remove the tape and take a look at it. And you can see there, got a nice deep scribe. It's nice and clean and even. I've gone ahead and done that in all the other areas on the chest plate. I just need to do one more across here. But I wanted to share with you a very simple method for getting those scribe lines in. Panel lines are carved in now. Things could be a little cleaner on this side here, so I'm going to have to maybe go in and do a little sanding and putty, make it a little crisper, match the quality of the other panel lines. But getting closer to what I want. So I've got some red on it now, and even I can't complain. It's it's looking pretty good. I think after I let this sit for about 24 hours, I will go in and do the black wash to get the panel lines to pop and figure out what I can do to get a really super protective gloss coat on this. Got the brass insets done. They were a pain, and they could be a little bit cleaner. I may yet go back and try to improve them a bit, but I think I'm just about ready to move on to the frame that goes around the arc reactor. I'm going to try to do that in a polished aluminum. But slowly but surely, keeping moving forward. So here it is. I've got the frame for the arc reactor on. My finished brass insets. I think that's looking pretty nice. Our next update, hopefully I will have some lights installed in this, and then move on to the back plate. And check out this cool little feature I put in. Did this with magnets, and they are strong. That way I can light up my very cheap arc reactor, dollar store tap light, yay! As you can see, pops right back on. Pretty cool, huh? And today we have the arc reactor powered up. Of course, there's a possibility it may be a little too bright. I don't know, is that such a thing?